Good morning. Good morning. Hold on. As you can see, I don't have everything together at all. And I'm a little later. But that bed, okay, funny story. No color today because I can't find my shimmering jet. But funny story, so I oftentimes fall asleep on my couch. And last night I fell asleep, and then I wake up in the middle of the middle of the evening, and then I gravitate to my bedroom. This time I did the same. This time I also did not sleep completely throughout the night. And I woke up, I thought, in the middle of the night, finally get into my bed, snuggle warm. You know how you do all the movements and get the covers just right, and you get the pillow just right, and then my alarm goes off at 5. I say, oh, hell no. No, I'm getting all this sleep. Okay? And so the alarm clock goes off. I extended the 5:30 to the 6 o'clock, and then it goes off. I was like, I was just in my sleep good. So, which led to me going to sleep and being still in bed at 6:59. So, hey, you got it. So you're going to get you a hot 20 minutes of my morning thoughts. So welcome to the morning chat with According to AKARA. And I'm AKARA. And I'm here to give you just my morning chat. Now, you could tell that I haven't even sipped my coffee or tea that I have this morning. Again, I'm having tea. I'm having the ginger again, but I have it mixed with an echinacea and elderberry tea. It's the same brand as the 3 ginger tea. I would have brought see, that could be my theme song. According to AKARA. Look, let me tell you. Okay, no, I was gonna say something else. I can tell you, I love that. That just woke me up. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. Oh, let me stop. Let me sip my tea. Warm up my vocal cords. Maybe I won't sound the difference of just letting that warm tea go across your vocal cords and wake them up and say, hey. Okay, they ain't quite woke up because that hey. It's Friday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Ow! According to AKARA. According to AKARA. According to AKARA. But yes, it is Wednesday, November 18th. And we're a week away from Thanksgiving. Child, I can't wait because now last year I had my own kitchen. But this year, my son was out last year. I don't know why I didn't cook things. Oh, because I went home. I went home. Me and my son went home for Thanksgiving. Yes, yes. That's why I didn't cook last year. Because me and my son went home. This is during the pandemic, and I went to visit my family. First of all, I did not say hello. I need to be better at saying hello to Bigo. How y'all doing? Thank you for the hearts and the love, and how you doing? Question marks, man. If that's a bot, that bot is loyal to, according to AKARA. I love you. If I wonder what's going on if I don't see question marks here. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, love? On Bigo Live. Y'all should check it out. Check it out. Yo, it's a new social media platform. It has a lot going on. I think it's really good for gamers too. Kind of like Twitter and Twitch. No, not Twitter. Twitch, and it's another one, I think. Twitch is really for the gamers, you know. But yeah, so you can see my voice is waking up now that I've had tea. I think I'm going to start doing more teas in the morning as opposed to coffee, because I drink a lot of coffee during the day when I'm at work, especially if I don't have breakfast. So I'll eat a lot. I'll drink a lot of coffee, and it's espresso. And I feel like, before I started doing this in the morning and I was doing the morning rise, of course, I didn't drink coffee here at home. I didn't do anything. But now that I've been doing it for this last month or so, I drink a lot of coffee. And I added an extra cup in the morning to, start my day, you know what I'm saying? And then I go to work and just coffee. I'll be having like 3-4 cups of coffee. So I'm like, let me cut back on my coffee and drink tea at home. And my friend, he started this tea. Now I'm going to go and get me some loose leaf tea and get me that infuser again. Oh, yeah. What you talking? Oh, yeah. Oh, so that I'm not putting so much caffeine, because teas have caffeine as well. Today, on this Hot 20 that I'm going to give y'all this, now it's a Hot 15, a Hot 11. I guess I'm going to leave the music on because it's not really bothering me. If it, comment and let me know if it bothers you. But I'm going to go along with the Thanksgiving, because I know I said I was going to tell you what I was going to cook for Thanksgiving. So I'm so excited because this is the first time in a long time where I'm cooking Thanksgiving. Now, it's me and my son. It was me and my son then, and it's me and my son now. There's occasions when I just get into the mood of cooking. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is, again, hold on. Thanksgiving is my time to cook. A little bit about me is cooking. You would think, oh, look at her, she's fat and black. Of course she likes cooking. Shut your face. Okay? I've liked cooking since I was a child. I grew up in a 2-parent home. My mom was a homemaker and a businesswoman and a poet and a writer. Okay? She raised me to be a good homemaker and a good businesswoman, and to know how to be able to cook. Now, my mom wasn't always that way, from what I understood, is that my mom wasn't always a good cook. She became a good cook. More times she had to stay at home with the kids. She developed her cooking skills. Now, me as a little kid, when I say a little kid, elementary school, I can't say I was always in the kitchen, but I always remember my mom doing something cooking. I remember one year, but after she met my dad, I think. My dad is my stepfather, not my biological father. I have a very good relationship with my father. I love him. He loves me. We have a wonderful understanding of our relationship. But it was like either she met him or it was right before she met him. I remember my Aunt Faustine came down probably around now, Thanksgiving, the winter, the fall, and they just cooked a bunch of pies. Apple pie, sweet potato pie, cherry pie, the pie with where the dough was crossed. I remember that. I also remember my mom, as far as Thanksgiving is concerned, being up all night. She tried to get me to help. As I got older, I was in middle school, she tried to get me to stay up with her and help her out. I fell asleep every time. And I've had friends when I've gotten older that wanted me to stay up and cook with them. I mean, when I say older, I'm talking about I had my son and everything. I'm like, no. I'll wake up early and help out with something. But sister going to sleep. And I'll probably go to sleep tonight. Now, the times that I've cooked Thanksgiving, I did a struggle Thanksgiving one year when we had moved here from D.C. Oh, I came back down here from D.C. Now, I'm from the DMV. But I say back down here because I went to college down here in the 90s. Plus, my father had been in the Atlanta metropolitan area since the 80s, like mid-80s, he's been out here. So, back down here, I came back and forth here throughout my middle school until adulthood. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Georgia, the Atlanta metro area, Marietta, is a second home to me. So, at any rate, so I remember my mom trying to get me, and I just couldn't, no. But so I grew up seeing my mom cook, and I would cook. So, I was talking to a friend, and I remember making my first homemade, from scratch cake. When I say from scratch, not scratch from a box, like literally having the flour and the sugar and baking soda and baking powder and all of that, making the cake from scratch, from the actual cake to the frosting. And that was my project I did for school. It could have been better, but that was me. I remember in high school, going to homecoming, my flex, what I did is I cooked spaghetti and meatballs. Like I made meatballs, not just spaghetti and meat sauce. It was meatballs. And, that was what I cooked for me and my date. We didn't go out to a restaurant. I cooked. We had a romantic dinner at his apartment. Well, not his apartment, but I guess his mom was gone or she gave us some privacy so that we can have the spaghetti and meatballs that I cooked. So my flex, my thing, and especially cooking things from scratch. Girl, y'all, I think girl, like all y'all are girls, but y'all, if I could have smashed the tomatoes myself to make the sauce, and if I was thinking, I would have wanted to make the noodles as well. I love cooking from scratch. I love cooking for my family. I love cooking for my friends. I did the same thing in college. I stayed, my male cousins from Florida, had moved up to Atlanta to kind of kick off his music production career. And him and his friends that from college, from music school, came up. And my dad had me in a house on the south side of Atlanta by myself. You know, he stood there, but he eventually moved out. And so they moved in. And I used to cook for them. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved when they used to call from the studio and say, hey, we heading back. What we having for dinner? I loved it. So my flex has been forever and still is my flex. You don't know if I haven't cooked for you, my loves. If I haven't cooked for you, I question my love for you. Question it. I am not God. Okay, so there's cues that I feel no ways for you if I have not cooked for you. Like, I haven't cooked for you. Now, back in the days when we can actually cook food for a potluck, oh yeah. Throw down. We had a competition at one of my jobs. The law firm that I was with for a long time. I can say it now because they're no longer in existence. I used to work for this law firm, Casey Gilson. And I remember either one of our clients or somebody had access to a bunch of peaches. Or they sold peaches. And I got peaches and we decided to have a peach pie contest. Who could cook these peaches in a creative way? So I made peach pie, open face peach pie. I won. I've never made peach pie a day in my life. So, yes. Oh, I bring in greens. Oh, let me tell you something. I love it. I love doing that for my family. For my family. For a certain amount of time. I couldn't do that every day because when you start expecting stuff from me, this is the asshole part of AKARA. Because I hate when people expect stuff from me. I know it's stupid. Okay, I don't mind you expecting like, oh, if you ask AKARA to cook, she gon' cook, okay? But when you expect it at a specific time if I had a husband and he expected me to have dinner ready for him every day at 6 o'clock when he gets home, I would be good for the first few months. But then it's really like, oh, yo, but my girls want to hang out at 6 o'clock. They want to have whatever, da-da-da. But he wants me to cook. Or, and I won't say it's not going to be as trivial as my girls. I will not have any girlfriends for my husband. Okay, I'm going to be, I know me. I will leave you alone, ladies. You will not, no one comes before my man. When I have a man and I'm dedicated, you are on a level above just being a friend. And I have relied on you. You know what I'm saying? And you're my man? I have no friends. No, I do. I don't mind having friends, but know that you're not going to ever come first to my husband, especially a husband. Now, my man, I have learned now that I'm probably not my man, but my husband, okay, you're not going to come before my husband's friends. Okay, now me and my husband may decide to put you in a place, but You're not coming before my friends. My man at all. My husband, no. Okay? And depending on what it is, my children don't come before, well, my son, I only have one son, isn't coming before my man. Hello. Hate me now. Whatever. But I'm real. But I don't like when it's like they expect the same thing every day, because sometimes I'm just not going to do it. Or I might not feel like it. Or I might have had a rough day at work. Why am I cooking for you? Why am I doing this? But at any rate, also recognize that I have never been married. So ladies, take what I say as a grain of salt. And I don't have a permanent man, someone who that will lead to marriage or anything like that. I have a really good friend that comes through, and now I'm dead. Okay. But Auntie is single, so, if you want to be married and stuff, don't listen to me. I have never been married. I'm not just single because I've divorced. No, I've never been married. So take my advice as add a grain of salt, my dears and loved ones. Okay. So at any rate, I'm excited about Thanksgiving and I still haven't told y'all what I was going to cook for Thanksgiving. And I ain't going to tell you now because I've reached to the 22nd hour. Join me again tomorrow on the morning chat, and I'll tell you what I'm having for Thanksgiving. Deal. Okay. Also, if you have some topics that you want to, please comment. May come and say, girl, did you hear about the tsunami in so-and-so? No, what? That's crazy. And I'll tell you how I feel about it. Or you hear about this, that, and the third, I'll tell you about it. So comment, like, share, subscribe. Just don't like, share, and subscribe. Say something to me. Like, girl, ha, da-da-da-da-da, Don't just be sliding in my DMs with trying to sell me Bitcoins or slide into my, for stop being nasty reasons. But at any rate, I don't get a lot of those because for some reason I guess I demand respect for my look on my face. Like, I know you didn't. But at any rate, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out and get on out of here and get to my job and be an excellent worker and get everything I need done today. Putting out fires and starting ones. Anyway, remember, follow me on all networks. That means more. All social media platforms. That means so much more to me. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Like, share, and follow me on Instagram and Bigo. Okay. Get my numbers up, especially on YouTube, please, according to AKARA podcast or according to AKARA channel, either one, get over there, subscribe. Hey, IG, there's another social media. I'm sure you heard me say it a few times during this morning chat. Bigo Live. There's going to be a referral code in the descriptions of my show today. Has been in the descriptions for a minute. Go check it out. Type it in. Use my referral code. Hey, Cara sent me. Go over there and check them out. It's free. You will not have to pay a dime. Okay, if you have to pay, you got the wrong Bigo. It's Bigo Live, Bigo. Go check them out and follow me. And I also have merch and other ways that you can contribute to this platform. That will be in the descriptions of my IG and my YouTube. Hello, and in my podcast. I have the descriptions on how you can do it. If you can't watch videos and everything, follow me on Podbean, according to AKARA.podbean.com, and listen to the morning chats. They also post on my Twitter, according to AKARA, so that you can just listen to the podcast as there as well. It's supposed to be doing it to my YouTube, according to AKARA podcast, but I haven't really seen it like that posted. But whatever. But either way, or check me out here between 6 and 7 in the morning, maybe a little bit after 7. And don't forget, I have the bedtime stories on Saturday at 8 o'clock. Usually I either come on a little bit early, which features my bedtime cocktail and the review of Caught Up Loving a Trill One. Okay, this Saturday it will be 10 and 11. So, I'll see you then. But until the next day, y'all have a wonderful one. Remember, love yourself, love your neighbors, and stay authentic. Y'all have a good one. Good day.